So there are some tall trees around here, which I'd like to take a peek at. And then apparently there's a deer park. Rarely get to see deer. I've heard them on one of my walks, but didn't see them. See tracks all over the place, but I only tend to see them when I'm out riding and they're off in the distance. But I once saw them in the Cotswolds. Loads of them. Must have been about 30 or 40 of them. A big herd of deer. Pretty close. They weren't really bothered by me. There was a little fence between us, and they were just grazing along. Yeah, it was very nice to see. Piggies! Not often you see pigs crossing the road. Used to seeing horses. I have seen pigs around here before. They roam, they have free run by the looks of it to large areas. Well, I'm out near Brockenhurst in the New Forest, in amongst tall trees. Lots of tall trees. It's very cool. There's a lot of people here today. It's a popular area. I'm hoping I'm going to be going further than most people. I think most people will do this little bit and then head back, whereas I'm going off for a much longer walk through to, hopefully, to find a deer sanctuary, a deer park. Maybe we'll see some deer for a change. Rarely see deer when I'm out walking. They are very elusive creatures. But I shall keep an eye out when I'm closer to the deer park for any tracks and signs, and see if we can't see any. I've got my binoculars with me today, so should I get the chance I will be able to see some from afar. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy the walk through these woods. It's very nice. I've got some baby trees in there. I think those little things could end up being like that massive, great big thing. Well, these are giant sequoias from America. 105 tons per tree, they reckon, on the sign, and still growing. Oh, I'm just climbing over some mud there. Yeah, a bit of a muddy trail. I should probably walk on the dry bit, to be fair, instead of through the mud. Look at the size of that. I don't know if it really comes out, but that is massive. From seed groweth trees. Starting to see some lovely colours coming through the leaves. It's very nice. Some trees are turning, some trees have already shed. It's a lovely time of year. I do love autumn. Well, I'm leaving the main trail now, so hopefully it'll be a bit quieter. I am following a Forestry Commission road access path, muddy track, I don't know, but the main path runs along there. Probably see some people walk past in a moment. Yeah, they were the people who I followed round. So they're heading back now, whereas I'm heading off much further into the woods. Hopefully we'll see something interesting. In the meantime, I'm off down here, enjoying the sights of the leaves turning, big trees, the sound of the leaves crunching underfoot. It's lovely. It's very nice out here. It's peaceful now as there's no people. Just a tiny bit of drizzle, making a nice sound in the dying leaves. It's very nice. Let's see where this goes. Well, my paths just crossed another one of the main routes. I say main routes, I think they're more accessible routes than this one. This one's quite muddy. And there is a fence down here, a gate, sorry. Fence and a gate, both, one with the other. They come in pairs. Yeah, very muddy. Lots of footprints down here, so I'm thinking I can get through. No real concerns about that. We should be heading up towards the deer sanctuary in a little while. I say that, it's probably going to be, I don't know, an hour. Maybe. Who knows? Find out when I get there. But I am going to start keeping an eye out for deer sign and wildlife. I can hear birds. Haven't heard anything else yet though, or seen anything else. But now as I'm getting away from the people, I might start seeing something other than just hearing the birds. It's very nice around here though. Just nice out in the woods. Having come from a very busy car park, with lots of people walking around. It's very nice now to be in somewhere away from people, nice and quiet. I like it. I just heard something over there, making a bit of a rustling in the leaves. It sounded pretty big. Like footfalls, it might have been a person though, there's still people about. There's a couple walking over there just in the tree line. Having a look in the mud to see if I can see any tracks. Looks like horseshoes. Could be horses, ponies. But yeah, it's very nice out here, even with one or two people around. I prefer being somewhere where there's no people. But this is very nice. Definitely horses come through here, I can see horseshoe prints. And the occasional boot print. Possibly dogs. Probably dogs. There's definitely a horse. So we shall see. Keep an eye out for deer. I've got my binoculars out now, so if I do see anything off in the distance I can get a better look. I might just scan that bit of ground over there to see if I can see anything. Can't see anything over there, it's all woods. But what a lovely place. And I've just wandered off the track a bit because there's this nice little stream here, so I thought I'd have a look at it. It looks very nice. Some big prints down here, maybe horses, ponies, New Forest ponies. Just thought this was a nice little stream. And best of all, the lovely little bridge. Yeah, very nice. That's the way I'm going, over the bridge. I came from up there, now I'm going off down there. But this was a slight detour to see this. I like it. Well, I'm on the other side of the bridge now, and this looks very muddy. More than just mud, I think. So, now I need to decide, do I carry on or go back? I think I can carry on. I think I can cross there. I'm supposed to be heading, I think, up there. Yep, let's give it a go. Right, moment of truth. Let's see how muddy this is. Squelchy. Yum. This looks passable. It's very flat actually, as long as it's not slippery. No, feels good. Don't fall in. That's the last thing I want. Right, there's another bit here which looks like I can either go that way or cross it there. I think it's going to be driest over here. Bit of a roundabout route to get round the water. Oh, there's more over there as well. Definite horse prints here. Don't suppose they have a problem. They just go straight through, right? Yeah, this looks fine. Lovely. All good. It is now very quiet, which is nice. I've not seen any people over this side of the bridge and the surrounding area. Yeah, very nice. Although there are lots of boot prints. Ooh. This is going to be a bit of a meandering route, I think, picking our way through the muddy puddles. Yeah, it's all good fun. It's all what it's all about. Very quiet in here. Ever so peaceful. I feel like I'm the noisiest thing here by far. Hello. Don't know if you saw that. Little birdie. Now this is a big old gnarly tree. Look at that. Wow. It looks like it's got a limb growing into the other trunk. That's amazing. I wonder if that's one or multiple trees. But that is pretty impressive. Yeah. Big fallen tree over there. Zoom in. Yeah, not much to see of it. Zoop. Zoom out. There we go. Still crunching through leaves. Still making a right old racket. So I'm not going to see anything here, I don't think. Still, it's a lovely walk. I'm enjoying this. Ooh, more mud. There's a lot of mud. But then it is autumn. You'd expect mud and leaves and all the other changes that the season brings. Yeah, very nice. Using the roots there as some steps. It's very kind of the tree to provide those. don't think it did it by choice. I'm not for a moment suggesting it was pre-planned by the tree for people to go walking by it. Wow, that's a massive, gnarly tree in there as well. Look at that. Ooh, something in the bushes here, I think. It's gone quiet. I've obviously disturbed it. Not surprised. Stomping around, crunching through leaves, talking away. At least I'm not scaring away the trees. This little dead tree's got a fuzzy top. Bit of growth on top of it. Looks like a haircut. Just found another little river with another little bridge. I think I just startled a couple when I walked around the corner. They were there looking at a map on their phones. To be fair, startled me slightly as well. Much like the blackbirds have been startled, I think, by my presence. And probably theirs. This is a lovely bit of wood here, very picturesque. Look at that. It's just what you picture, a little babbling brook through a wood. Through an ancient wood. It's lovely. Very nice. Let's see how close I can get down to this. Pretty close. That's lovely. Oh, a little river comes around here. It's been mostly dammed by this tree. But it continues on up here. Don't know how solid that is. I'll go up there and give it a try. Yeah, it looks all stones under the leaves. I think it's all solid. I will proceed with caution. I need a stick. No, this is all solid stones. Very nice. It's lovely. I can well imagine when the river is more full that all of this becomes part of the river. Let's see where it goes. I don't know if my route's following the river or not, actually. I should really find out before I go too far. We shall see. I can always backtrack. That's lovely though. And then it's mostly dammed by fallen trees there. Very pretty. Well, according to the map, it's called Highland Water. I don't think it's quite come from the Highlands. Not from Scotland to the New Forest. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Maybe I'll look it up later and see where it does come from. But it's just done a loop around and it's rejoining the path here. Oh, it's very pleasant walking alongside it. Just that slight babbling noise of a little river. Very nice. blackbird. Oh, he's gone. Well, just started moving away from the river. I did see a couple walking on the other side of the river. There's a trail over that way as well. What have I just found? It's another magic leaf. Oh my word. I'm going to focus on that. Yep, look at that. That is another magic leaf. Just floating there. That is totally bizarre. I put it down entirely to Fey magic. Get a focus on the leaf. Come on. That's so cool. Look at that. It's obviously fallen from this tree and it's just suspended partway down. That is totally magic. Woodland magic, that is. Fey magic of the woodland realm. There's no other explanation. Oh, that's twice now I've seen that. That's really cool. I feel blessed. I feel like I'm in the presence of Fey. It is an old wood by the looks of it. Talking of old wood, look at that! That's all fungal growth. That's very cool. Definitely a place of life. Old life. I just heard something off in the distance. I don't know if it was deer call or what. Now, the path, it said don't go to the right, to the left. So maybe I should check before I go wandering off as far left as I can. However, we have just rejoined the stream, which, to be fair, I think is getting to the point where you could call it a river. I don't know if there is a distinction between stream and river. Personally, I think a stream you could jump across, a river you couldn't. So this might be a small river. It's very nice though. Either way, I like it. The other path, which I wanted to avoid, goes across there. I don't think I'd want to take it. It's a bit of a ford. Yeah, I can make it across, probably with dry feet, but it's muddy getting in and out of the ford. And my path does indeed follow the river. So I'm following the river. I very cleverly, after a previous escapade where I nearly ran out of battery, very cleverly brought a charger this time. So I've actually got my phone plugged in. I do need to sort out like a GoPro or something. That would be far better than filming like this, but this is nice. I like it. Got a charger, so I've got some more juice for my phone battery. But my path goes that way somewhere, down through there, the other side of these trees. But I'm just walking down by the riverside because it's very pretty. And I realised a long time ago, I fully well know that I have a very soft spot for fresh water. lakes and rivers. I do like them. Some of my favourite parts of nature are lakes and rivers. Puddles I'm not so fussed about. Take them or leave them, you know. Probably avoid them. Well, I might just pick up the pace for a bit, get round to this deer park, because I'm still not there. And I don't want to lose all the day, even though it is a very pleasant wood to walk through. Though I do feel that if I'm looking down for deer tracks, I feel like I'm missing something up and about. And if I'm looking up and about, I feel like I'm missing deer tracks and the like down below. So I'm going to be missing stuff regardless. Well, I was just walking along, lost in my thoughts there. Nearly missed the way I wanted to go. I was wandering off up that way. Whereas I should be going down this way, following the river. And turn to make my get back on track, and nearly slipped into a bunch of mud. Wow, that's cool. That's still alive. That's still growing. It's lost all his insides. It's amazing. Yes, apparently the path goes this way. It's not really much of a path. I think this is a bit of a cut the corner and rejoin the path, sort of a bit of the route. But it looks very nice. Still out in the woods. I do like being in the woods. Woods, hills and fresh water. Does me nicely. Alright, now do I need to go that way? I think I might. I'm going to have to check the map just to be sure. Right, let's have a look. Yes, my path does more or less go up there, but there should, just up here, be a crossing over the river, according to the map. So let's go and see. Let's follow this up a little bit. I'm hoping it's a bit more than a little ford. It might be that up there. Just getting through all these fallen trees, and there are people walking up behind me. So hopefully they're not going the same way I am. Don't know where they've come from. We shall see. Ah, this looks like a passable crossing, I think. Oh no, maybe not. We'll just carry on up and see. I can hear a helicopter. I don't know what that's doing out. Yeah, lovely river. Lovely woods. I shall see if I can go find this crossing though. Well, I'm still on this side of the river. Haven't found a way across yet. I've been walking up a little ways. Another family have just overtaken me. They looked like they were doing the same thing, looking for a place to cross, looking for the path. There was a fallen tree I could have crossed, but I didn't really fancy it. I can carry on around this way. It's no hassle to follow the river and just come out on the south part of the deer park instead of the north. So no worries. Oh, got muddy. You scratchy. These are my boots. Yeah, I'll follow the river, see where it goes. It's very nice woodland. I'm happy to be out here, even if it's not the way I'd planned. It's all very nice. Do I want to balance across that log? No, probably not. Yeah. Oh. Now, That there looks like deer to me, and there, these are deer tracks. Oh, down my water bottle just fell out my bag, fell out my pouch. Definite deer tracks there. What is that? Is that badger? Big badger. It might be badgers. Or small bears, maybe? No bears here, I hope. They haven't released any bears out in the woods. No, I think probably badger and deer. That's the first deer sign I've seen. That's good to know. There are deer here. I will continue keeping an eye out for them. No. Dodge the muck there. We've got another fey leaf. More fey magic. Oh, this is good. I like this. I take that as a good sign. If there's fey magic in these woods, then it's a good wood. Can't imagine ever seeing any fey. None of the fairy folk, I think, will show themselves, not unless it's a very special occasion. Come out here at one of the times of year when the barriers between the realms are weaker and there's more sightings. But other than that, I wouldn't ever expect to see a fey in my lifetime. It's a shame. It would be nice to see them. But seeing their magic in effect, that's enough for me. And I have heard horses, or ponies, I don't know which, neighing and nickering. I just heard a big noise from over there, like I say big, like a branch breaking. Yeah, I'm not going to try and cross that. Thank you. There's another little stream running into this one. So yeah, it looks good. It looks like I'm going to be on the other side of the deer park that I planned. But it's all very nice, and I do just want to have a quick look over at this tree. Wow, look at that tree. That old dead tree there. Is it dead? There might be some growth out of it. No, I think it's dead and stuff's growing up and around it. Wow. Imagine that being used for owls or some such. I'm not going to go and poke around in it lest I disturb them, but wow, look at that. It's lovely. Yeah, this big old fallen tree. Oh, there's a bridge over there. Don't know if you can see it. Zoom in. There. I wonder where that goes. Yeah, very nice. Very nice woods. Anyway, I need to crack on round to get back before it's night time. I don't really want to be out at night. I did bring a torch just in case. So not the end of the world, but I'd rather not. I'd rather get back to back on the bike and back to roads with streetlights before it's dark. Not a big fan of riding in complete darkness on the bike. I'll do it. It's not a major problem. It's just not a preference. So, what's all this? Wow, it's all just fallen with leaves gathered. Mushrooms. Right, see what I can see. Well, I used that little bridge in the end to cross this river. Stream, river? It's probably a stream by this point, I don't know. I reckon I could take a running jump across there, but it is muddy on each side, so I'd probably end up slipping and falling. So I'm just kind of wandering through the woods here. There were some other people who went the other way, and I think there's paths crisscrossing around here. Ooh, mushrooms. But this is the deer park. So I can see something over there, it looks like a horse. Oh, horses or cows. It's like 3 or 4 or 5 of them. There are horses over there. You can't see those. No, you can't really see them. There's some horses in the gap between those 2 little trees on the left. There's a horse there with a jacket on. And I need to find a way through. Yeah, I'd like to go up to the fence there. There is a fence. And get a look. Maybe with the binoculars, see if I can see anything over in the deer park. Maybe something on the other side. Something around and about. Who knows? Who indeed knows? Let's have a look from over here. Well, there. Oh, zoomed in, that's why I couldn't see anything. Let's have a look from over here. I'm just going to quietly come up here. Stand still for a bit and get the binoculars out. Let's see what I can see. Well, I can't see any deer. There are some horses. Let's zoom in. There are some horses in the field there. And they are all horses. Can see them through the binoculars, but no deer. No deer. No deer. Oh well. I'll carry on. See what I see. Well, it's definitely the right place. So, it's supposed to be deer, but there weren't any. So anyway, I'm going to carry on off down there, which does mean crossing the little stream again. Which I think there's a crossing just up here, so let's go see that. Well, I still haven't seen any deer over there, but I have seen geese. There are geese in that field. 3 or 4 of them. Well, it looks like I'm coming up on some horses here. That should be interesting. See what they look like. I don't want to disturb them if they've got foals. They seem pretty chill. I'm sure they're used to people. I'll try not to startle them. Play nice. Oh, there's a third one. Yeah. Yeah, they look nice. They look chill. No dogs here, so nothing to startle them. Let's go say hello to some horses, ponies. Not that close, obviously. I'm not wanting to mess about with them. Hello, ponies. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Oh, you're coming straight over, are you? Hello. Yeah. Hello. They look cool. Yeah, they should be New Forest ponies then, I guess. Very cool. Nice to see them. Yeah, well, I think from here I can head back, not through there, but back towards the car park. Should be a straight cut through, I think, from here. Let's go see the map. Well, there's a sign up about deer rutting. Saying the season is September and October, which I've just missed, but I don't suppose they mind by a few days. They don't use calendars, generally. They don't have desks to put them on. Oh, there's another one of these deer rut signs just coming up. or two. There's one over there and one here. I don't know if you can see that deer rut. September and October is the mating season for deer. Yeah, just a few warnings about it. Well, maybe that'll be the time to come back next year, maybe. Make it a mission to see some deer. And then at some point in the future, once I've found a good place to do it, I'm planning to set up my nature cam. I've got a nature cam, like a trail cam. It's solar powered, which is good. Most of them are battery powered, but this one runs on solar. So as long as it gets a bit of sunlight, it lasts indefinitely, and that's true. I've had it out in my back garden for on and off for 6 months, 7 months. I've never charged it, and I've never put batteries in it. Usually it hovers between 70 and 80% battery on the internal battery. You can charge it with USB, or you can put in backup batteries, AAs. Most of these cameras take like 8 AAs, and of course they chew through them, and I don't really want the expense of more batteries or having to recharge batteries regularly. So this thing's brilliant with a solar panel on top. It's only small, but small panel, 3 or 4 inches square, but it's really effective. And the camera does like night vision. I'll put some videos up of my trail cam, just where I've seen things in the garden and when I've been on holiday. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'd love to get it to capture badger and deer and some wildlife. So that's the plan, is to come out to some woods, find a likely spot, put it down, maybe chuck down a few peanuts or something to entice things in. Get some badgers and hopefully deer and foxes and all sorts, maybe squirrels, everything. Somewhere with red squirrels would be good. But yeah, we shall see. That's something for the future. Anyway, I should be approaching the car park fairly soon. So back to the bike. Well, I just passed some people eating ice creams, so I knew we must be getting close. And sure enough, there's the car park. Yeah, it's been a lovely walk. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Some very nice woodland. Seen some fey magic. Seen some huge trees. Haven't seen any deer. Only a few deer tracks. Still, it's been pleasant. I've enjoyed my walk. Don't know how far I've come or how long it's taken me even. To be fair, I didn't really look at the time. But we shall see. I can hear animal calls over that way, animal or bird. Long way off, echoing away. Might be deer. Might be foxes. Who knows? Might be screaming children. Who knows? But back to the tall trees, back to the car park, back to the bike. Right, just leaving the car park now, the tall trees. That was an enjoyable walk. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Good. Well, I walked all the way along here. Up there a little bit, carried on up here. I'm saying up there, you can't really see which way, but hey ho. Yeah, I walked along here anyway, and then crossed over a little way up here. Somewhere, I can't remember where. I walked up a way, quite a way up here. Yeah, I feel like I walked up here and maybe crossed somewhere up round up here perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. No, I walked past that, so I carried on up here. Didn't get to the car park though, so I crossed back there.